did they adjust your
Eventually.
salary?
Eventually.
Eventually.
You gotta
Not
prove
away.
yourself.
Not right away.
Not
I
right
was
away.
doing the tour, I was doing the television show, and I was out on the camera with my, out on the street with my camera.
So you was on television, but you was getting paid the tour guide salary.
Well, here's the thing about the tour guide. The tour guide salary was very low. I'm talking like $8.75 an hour.
But you was on television.
I was on TV, but also I was making tips off the tour. So I was probably making about, at
So you
that
was
point,
getting less money.
I was, no. I was making whatever I was making hourly for them, but I was also getting tips. And the tips were crazy because I was good at the tour.
Right, but once you switched over to TV.
Once I got on TV, I
I
proved myself on TV. I'll never forget, Harvey brings me in the office one day and he goes, yo, we're gonna give you a raise. I never asked for a raise at TMZ.
But how long was it before the
Probably
raise?
about 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months.
So I never asked for a raise at TMZ.
So was slavery a choice?
Shut the fuck up. You're not a slave if you're getting paid.
It's slavery a choice.
You're not a slave if you get
That's
paid.
slavery.
You're not a slave.
You
if
was
getting
on
paid.
TV.
Your ancestors
for 4 or 5
didn't
months.
have
Getting the
choice.
tour money.
I was making $1,100 a week. I was
and
making
you chose that.
I was
And you chose it.
Ancestors.
Yo,
didn't
yeah,
have
I
no
got
choice.
you. I got you.
No, you don't, bro. I'm just gonna equate everything to slavery. Slavery is getting your ass whipped and having somebody make you do something.
I disagreed with you on that point, by the way.
Sure, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Which point?
About you disagree because you think slavery is what?
I think there was a choice.
Oh yeah, we've had this argument in here.
And-
I'm
and I
on
feel
your
like-
side. I'm pro. He's come.
Yeah. So I feel like we praise the people who saw it as a choice. Like
who?
Tubman, Tucson,
Nat
Nat
Turner.
Turner.
Mm-hmm.
We praise these people because they saw it as a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna try to free my people. I'm gonna die.
Okay, so allow me to retort.
Okay.
I have Harriet Tubman on my chain. I love what you're talking about.
So
I think that
is that really happening?
that's Harriet right there. Yeah,
That's fire.
don't hate on
Where'd you
it.
get it from?
My man made it for me out there in LA. But look,
Mm-hmm.
so I think that what you're saying, I understand how you feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that what we have to force ourselves to do is to educate ourselves on the life of an American slave. And let me tell you why I say that.
Okay.
Let me tell you why I say that.
Force ourselves.
No. Educate ourselves on the life of an American slave.
Right.
And the reason why I say that is because the more that you know
Uh-huh.
about the history of what slavery was,
Right.
the more you know about the ways in which slaves rebelled against and pushed back against their captivity
Right.
that weren't Nat Turner, Denmark, VC,
Right.
Toussaint Louverture, or any of those people, right?
And-
or Dudley Bookman. Like, what if I told you right now
And
that
if you read Willie Lynch's book, you read how to handle that.
Right,
how
right.
they handled it.
what if I told you right now that a mother walking off the plantation to mother her kids in a nearby plantation is a slave revolt? What if I told you that slaves slowing down to work? What if I told you slaves getting married and having children, choosing to have families? What if I told you slaves choosing to worship? What if I told you a slave like figuring out how to teach themselves how to read? And so what I'm telling you,
I hear what you're saying.
So what I'm telling
everything you're saying.
I know what I'm telling you is what we look at sometimes when we talk about slavery and a choice is we look at people who say, hey, there's this binary sort of matrix of what you can do. You can either stay on a plantation or you can die. But what I'm saying is in the scope of humanity, there's a spectrum. And the spectrum means that like you had people that were overwhelmingly cool with what they were. Then you had people that were true revolutionaries.
Right.
And then you had people that just in their lives made sure that they lived them as freely and as fully as possible.
So the revolutionaries.
And so, but listen though.
Right.
And when you say
Uh-huh.
that we're praising people who were the revolutionaries, what I say is you're doing a disservice to your ancestors.
Why?
Because they survived so you could have that opinion. So when I'm telling you right now, what I'm telling you right now is that somebody got.
You see it as them surviving to have that opinion.
There's no way.
But I believe the change came because of the revolutionaries.
But you're wrong.
I'm not.
Okay.
Fortunately.
But
I'm not.
But what I would tell you right now. So let me ask you this then. Why do you think? Why
everything that you just mentioned?
Uh-huh.
mothering children, caring for family members, caring for a wife, a sibling, whatever.
Right.
There's an activation within that where even if you were raised, this is what happens to your people, these people are above you, this, that, da, 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 da.
Right.
Okay, cool. Love is so powerful,
Right.
that the love that you have might not even be for yourself, but for your wife, child, sibling, friend, whoever it was.
Right.
The moment you saw an act of
Indecency.
not indecency.
Can I tell y'all something?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Horrific treatment
Right.
to either one of those people, something activates in you and says, this is wrong.
Let me tell you something real quick.
I don't care
I'm making
how long I've been a slave.
Hey, let me tell you something.
What I just saw is offsetting to me.
Math.
My child was just whooped.
Math.
My wife was just raped.
Math.
My friend was just hung.
Math. With love,
Something activates within you and says, this is wrong.
Hey, let me tell you something.
And
right
that activated in Harriet. It activated in Tucson. It activated.
Let me tell you something right now. With love, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
But do you agree with what I'm saying?
No. With love, I'm gonna tell you something right now. With love to all of y'all. No other group of people that's overcome or been through anything as horrific as slavery does this to the people who went through it. Not one. You are not gonna get in this room. Hold on, wait a second. You're not gonna get in this room
I'm glad to be the first.
Hold on. Well, you're not gonna get.
That's not what he's saying.
You're not gonna.
That's not what he's saying.
No, I'm glad to be the first.
Let me finish.
No, that's not what he's saying.
Let me finish.
First?
Let me
You
finish.
might not want to be.
Let me finish.
great.
You're
No,
not gonna get.
I hear you.
Hold on. You're not gonna get in this room a group of 8, 9, 10 Jewish brothers and sisters who are going to blame their ancestors for the Holocaust or the pogroms or
blaming
anything
them.
else. Hold
I'm
on,
not blaming
wait a second. Or anything else that happened, right? You're not gonna get any group of people to assign weakness or say that any of those things were a choice. Because
Of course not. While they're accepting the privileges that come along with it. Yeah.
Because implicit in saying that was a choice,
Right.
implicit in that
Okay.
is the idea that these people were either unable or unwilling to meet the task of accessing their own freedom.
I have no problem.
So what I'm telling you right now is
And that's not what I'm saying.
So what's happening right
not
now?
what I'm saying.
So what's happening right now is 1,000,000%, 1,000,000% the design of white supremacy. I'm telling black people right now, there was nothing wrong with your ancestors. And it don't matter what no rappers say. It don't matter what no podcast hosts say. It don't matter what nothing say.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the way you need to surf you heard.